Hey, everybody, we back in the house. Yes, we is. And we got a nice special guest for you guys tonight. Waiting for him to, pop in. But we got Chris Dozer from Rhode Island Championship Wrestling. We're going to be talking about his wrestling career, what he's doing now with Rhode Island Championship Wrestling. And we're going to have an amazing time. But before we get into that, I just have to make one little update, just so everybody knows, wondering things. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And this is the last time that I speak of this. So anybody listen to this now, later, whenever, indifferent. We no longer associate with Cupcake. There's some stuff going on, and we've ended it. No more. So if he comes out saying Giggle said this or that, no. Nope. I got nothing to do with it. We ain't got nothing to do with it, and that's it. That's the statement I'm making, and that's what we're doing. So, yeah. Just so you know, so there's no like, oh, what's going on? We're not gonna fuel the flames of the drama. We're not doing that, but because we got a great night ahead of us with having Chris come in here, and the couple weeks ago we had Chaz, we had Jacqueline Sparks, and from Rhode Island Championship Wrestling. It was a great conversation, and I can't wait to see again what is going on with Rhode Island Championship Wrestling, because they got that event coming up August 30th, Retribution. It's in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and you can get tickets now. We'll talk, we'll ask more about this stuff once he pops on. And but yeah, so, and then until he gets here, we'll go quickly over Lethal Weekend 8. It was a great time. I was there Friday night. It was utterly amazing. We had a great time. I got to watch some of the new some acts that I've never seen before, and I was actually pleased that a lot of them enjoyed what we did, and I enjoyed what they did, and we made some new connections with people, and it was great. I mean, I can't ask for any more than that, So, yeah. So, let's see what we got going on here. Switching over here, checking this out. All right, cool. We're good. But, yeah, so, yeah, it's just been a wonderful time with, and shout out to Fury and Trey Pound and everybody, Casket and Tricked Out and the Six. Everybody was doing their thing, making sure that show ran smooth, and they ran that thing pretty good. There was no what do you call it? There was no, there wasn't really too many lulls in the situation, like in between sets and stuff. It was just go. And it was great. Yeah. If you missed out, you missed out. Because night 2 had Shaggy 2 Dope and DJ Clay and Trey Pound. They had Super Fun Time, famous guys. On the Monday night, we had Clockwork E and V Sinister and Donnie Menace. It was a great time. If you, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to drive out to New Hampshire, to Manchester, New Hampshire. From my house in Burrillville, hour and a half. Get that Rhode Island mentality out of your head. Go out to places. Just because it seems far, go. You're missing out on life by just being stuck in your little corner. Get out there and have some fun. Get out there and have fun. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm here to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Dozer from Rhode Island Championship Wrestling. So give it up, everybody, to the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Dozer, everybody. What's going on, buddy?
How are you?
Good, you?
I'm living, man. I'm living.
That's good. So how you been?
I can't complain. It's been nice and easy. So
yeah, no, right? So we've been talking on and off for the last several weeks, and you had sent me some videos, and you sent me, and the one I watched the dog collar match.
Yep.
And what is that? 2014, some Thanksgiving show, like
roughly. Yep.
Yeah, I gotta say, dude, that match was pretty sick. Like even the chain snapping.
Yep.
And you guys just murdering each other, like.
That was all about. It was very fun. Very fun to do.
Yeah, like I just couldn't get over the fact that, because I've watched a lot of dog collar matches, whether it's indies, WWE, whatever.
Right.
And I've never seen one snap before, the chain. off the collar. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like snapped in the middle. I've never seen that happen before.
Let's in a secret. That was a botch.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I figured something was up, like it wasn't supposed to snap, but
it was supposed to snap later on in the match.
Okay.
But we were talking it over and how we make this match different. And when we were talking about how to make a match different, we never saw a chain snap.
Yeah.
So the thought process was there behind it. Like, let's go and see what that looks like.
Yeah. And you guys pulled that off great. I mean, even though it happened a little sooner, but just watching that, I mean, just seeing you guys go through it. Like, you know what I mean? The whole match, just going and just dogging on each other.
Oh, yeah. It was very violent.
Yeah. And I mean, for me, that's what I like. You know, it reminds me like the ECW days. You know what I mean? Like having that kind. And I love the blood, the gore, the death matches. You know, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this. Do you know who Insane Clown Posse is, right?
I am. Yep.
So did you ever see the DVDs Bloody Mania?
Yes.
All right, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about, like the collection of death matches.
Yep.
And some of the stuff, like even at that point, I had never seen a lot of that crazy stuff, like exploding rings with Terry Funk and
right,
and all that. So I know they do a thing with JCW. I haven't seen it happen yet, and I've never seen it ever. An electrified cage match.
Yep.
I've never seen a match like that, but I know they do that. They've done it like within the last couple of years. They've been doing it. And but I didn't get to see the match, and I was like, "That's got to be crazy." I mean, I'm sure you're not getting full blown electrocuted, but still getting a shock, you know?
Yes.
Have you ever seen that?
I have in Japan.
Oh wow, yeah. So because I remember. I mean, I'm sure you collected wrestling magazines when you were a kid, like I did.
Oh yeah.
So you remember in the back of all of them, you could go buy the old VHS tapes of all the death matches, all the stuff from because Japan's got crazy wrestling out there.
Oh, absolutely.
And I need to find, I keep trying to find more and more of it because everybody's talking about it. You know what I mean? Especially like New Japan Wrestling and all this other like there's some arena that's like crazy. I can't remember the name of it, but like some kind of dome or something. It's like crazy famous out in Japan.
Yep.
Some famous venue out there because I saw Violent J was doing it around New Year's this year.
Yep.
And he was out there. He was like, it was a bucket list item for him to perform there. So he got to do it, and
it's pretty crazy to see how far I pushed that. So.
Oh, I know, because from what and plus, let's go back a little bit here to when I met you guys at the Tavern on the Hill. So what? I know you don't wrestle anymore,
right?
So you're the creative, create the storylines, stuff like that, and help.
Essentially, producer.
Yep. So when because we only talked for a few minutes near the end, like nothing crazy, long, extravagant, but like I told Chaz and Jacqueline, I said what you guys did was phenomenal. You know, I like to watch indie stuff. Like I told you, I know Casket and and Misty Rain and all them guys with their wrestling stuff. So like, you know what I mean? Like watching them, watching you guys, I love what everybody's doing. And it's just great to see, especially in Rhode Island. We all know there's not much going on in Rhode Island.
No, there isn't.
So to have, like, I'm just in general, not just wrestling, but just in general.
Right.
So to have something in Rhode Island that doesn't suck, it's you guys.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean,
and I can't take all the credit for it. Now, obviously, it's up to our guys' execution.
Oh yeah, to throw down, and they did it.
Yeah, they did it. And they usually do. They usually knock it out of the park for us, and that's why I love to see.
Yep.
Is because it's truly grassroots. It's from the bottom up. Like we're catching kids on the way in.
Yep.
Teaching the right way how to work. Put them in front of a camera and let them succeed in their own. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's that's all you can hope for, right? You say, hey, this is what we want to happen. Go make it happen.
Exactly.
And hopefully they deliver. Because sometimes somebody's having a bad day, can't deliver. I've seen it. We've all seen it. It happens.
Yep.
You know, and that's why I enjoyed. Like I didn't find when I went to Tavern on the Hill to watch you guys, there wasn't a match like, oh, I'm done. I want to leave. You know, like some indie shows, like, what we call the bathroom break.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And everybody, I'm not trying to kiss your ass or blow smoke up your ass. Like I'm genuinely like, I love what you guys do. It's not trying to blow smoke up your ass to make you feel good. You know, hey, what's up, Haunt Devin? But yeah, so like I said, so a lot of people know you, like in the wrestling industry, and I've only heard nothing but positive. I've never heard a bad thing about you.
Wow.
So everybody says they love working with you. They say you're a legend. You know, that's when I was at Lethal Weekend on Friday, you know, I was with Casket and like the Beast and Blade guys, you know, Kyle and all them. And everybody just says what a great guy you are.
Well, thank you.
You know, everybody, they came up to me and I didn't ask anything about you. They all were like, oh, Chris, he's the man. We love him. He's a fucking legend. They're like,
I don't know about legend, but
I know how you feel because everybody calls me like I had to hear it all night. You're a legend. You're a legend because you know you've been around so long. Even if you don't like, I consider somebody that's a legend, been around a long time, but had crazy success. To me, that's a legend, right? You're a legend because everybody knows you,
right?
Not everybody knows who I am. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm not a legend, and they just tell me to shut the F up and accept you're, you know, in the hardcore underground scene.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, cool. I guess I'm a legend. You know, it's flattering. I'm too humble to accept it because I still feel I have a lot more work to do and I still got a lot more time to make music. I mean, I've been doing my stuff for how long have you been wrestling?
Oh God, I started when I was early 20s. I'm 41 now.
Oh, so at least 20 years, 20 plus.
Probably, I'd say close to the 20-year mark.
Yep. And then if you don't mind me asking what caused you not to, I know the story, but if you want it, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want
No,
it.
it's fine. It's fine. Everyone who knows me should know.
Yeah.
I ended up going to the hospital last year. I couldn't hold anything down. Got really sick. It's one of those things you're probably telling you, hey, asshole, go to the doctor.
Yep.
Yeah. I went to the doctor and thought I was just going to have an IV put in me, and I ended up getting transferred to the hospital because I had 4 heart attacks.
Jesus.
I hadn't even known about it. So they admit me into the cardiac ICU last year, and they say, well, we're going to need to do bypass surgery, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, well, guess that's it, right?
Yeah, that sucks.
As we're going through, they give me blood thinners and whatnot. I ended up developing a massive internal bleed in my stomach.
Oh, God.
They rushed me into surgery. They found pancreatic cancer.
Jesus.
Cleared it all out. I had a whole procedure done for that. So, and then ended up dying from a stroke under anesthesia.
Jesus. Like even hearing it coming out of your mouth, like they told me a little bit, you know, behind the scenes, and I was like, oh my God, but hearing like the actual full story of this is like, so you're good though, right? I mean, obviously not going to wrestle, but
I'm not, I'm good in the sense that I am disabled.
Yeah.
But I'm upright and able to walk around, move around, doing stuff. I can't work anymore, obviously. So I'm waiting for disability to kick in, which has been kicking my ass. But I mean, it's kind of the way I lived my life, you know. I had no regard for my body.
Yeah. Hey, you know what though? The best part about all of it is you're alive. That's the number one thing. You're still with us.
I mean, by grace of God, I'm still here.
And you still, even though you don't get to wrestle, you still get to help wrestle. You still get to be part of that.
And the best thing I can do now is help prepare the next generation.
Yep.
The guys who coming in the business to learn the right way, exemplify the right way, or the right characteristics you want to see in the next generation going out.
Yep.
Be completely professional. And don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, just like it's very easy in this business to get an ego.
I think that's any business because same thing, music. You
get some notoriety, some success. All of a sudden, now you've got more than just what you had going on apart of the dance.
Yeah, because like my whole thing, like with music, I'm sure it translates to wrestling. Work together, everybody rises. You know what I mean? The tide rises with everybody instead of being the ego, thinking you're better than everybody else. And
yep, and then the times that hurt are the ones that the guys you thought would never go the corporate route.
Oh yeah.
sell out, and then go corporate route. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, in a sense, I get it because, like, you even in music, they go, "Oh, you're a sellout because you got a record deal and now you're making more money." I mean, the whole thing is you try. I mean, you do what you love to love.
Right.
I do music because I love it. I don't make very much money on it. Nobody does, but I do it because I love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't be doing this podcast. I wouldn't be doing my music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you, I'm trying to help bring up the newcomer. You know what I mean? The next, I'm 47.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's my turn to pay back to bring up the youngins to show them, hey,
that's how I feel. So if I get to impart my knowledge on anybody, you know, it's gonna be the next generation. And if anyone takes anything from me, it's just to keep working at it, be professional, keep your head down, keep your mouth shut, and just shut up and learn.
Yeah, learn and then do your thing. Put on, you know, show up and show out. That's what I like to say, and that's what I like to see people do. Like, you know,
exactly. I mean, you know your music. When the lights go on, you show up or don't show up at all.
Yeah, it's crazy what goes on in the world. You know what I mean? Like how people get involved with things, and then they get the ego. They think they know it better, and they just started out. They're so green, and they think they know, and then they go out and they fall on their face just because they didn't want to listen.
And that's when they end up coming back to me and they say, "Well, Dozer, you told me so." I'm like, "Well, yeah, yes, listen."
Yeah, it's like I'm sure, like when you're telling these guys, you're not trying to be an asshole. You're just trying to say, "Hey, look, this is experience talking. This isn't just me being a jerk."
Yeah, I'm not trying to gatekeep or anything.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to make sure that the generation coming in behind us leaves the business better than we found it.
Exactly. That's what you hope.
Yeah.
And I mean, the team you got, you know, like when I talked to Chaz and Jacqueline and we would name it all. I mean, I don't know. I'm still learning all the names of the wrestlers, so forgive me when I don't know them all yet, but I will soon, you know.
No worries.
And but like, you know, Goat Guy and
Blacks,
yep. Jacqueline, and when I'm talking to Jacqueline, that was her first match back in 5 years.
Yep.
And she did amazing. You wouldn't have known, you know what I mean? And
no,
then
she didn't miss a beat at all. It was very
and then like that tag team I talked about the last time with the checkered pants, the black guy and the white guy. I don't know. I keep forgetting the name of that tag team, but they were very entertaining. You know what I mean? Like I was like, wow. I'm like, it has like a little bit of that cheese factor, I call it, to it, but they're solid dudes.
But
it's campy. It's awesome. That's what I like.
Cheese factor is it reels in a little bit.
That's what you got to do.
And then that's why we know we get you hooked.
Yeah. And I love that's because we all grew up around the same era. You know what I mean? 80s, 90s with wrestling. And especially the 80s, that was full of the cheat, you know, Coco Beware.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know what I mean? All these weird little dumb gimmicks. Like don't get me wrong, I love Coco Beware. I always did with the parrot, you know.
Yep.
But you get what I'm saying? They always had the cheese, and it kept you engaged.
Exactly.
I mean, you had your serious guys, you had the funny, you had the cheese, and then like even in the attitude eras and all the, you know, ECWs and everybody around, just the cheese. I love the cheese, and that, you know, especially like when you watch like the products today, like AEW and WWE in today, it's a little bit more serious, and it seems they're taking the funny, you know, like what they were doing to R-Truth and and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, now I get it that I still don't know if that thing was a work with Truth. I don't think it was. I think it was real, but I don't know. You know what I mean? And he last year at Lethal Weekend, he performed with us.
Yep.
So we got to hang out with him, and he raps and everything. So
that's awesome.
He put on a show. Funny, and the funny thing too, he does his intro, does his song, and he talks in between every song, and he said the F word, and he goes, "Oh, my bad." He goes, "Am I allowed to say that?" And everybody's like, "Yes." And then he just kept saying it all. I'm like, I had never heard Truth swear, so I'm like losing my mind, like laughing. I'm like, this is the greatest thing of all time, like seeing that. But like, I feel wrestling needs the cheese.
It has to.
You cannot get rid of the cheese because you got to have something to draw you in while the other serious stuff is going on. You got to have that break.
Here's the thing, like the serious stuff usually takes time, right?
Yeah.
The funny stuff, you don't have to do anything. They'll get it right away.
Yep.
As long as you're entertaining with it.
Yeah, as long as it's not dumb.
Stupid with it. it's the cheese that can be in your face and you can laugh at it.
Yeah, because that was like even our friend Jordan that we brought to the show, the other guy that was with us.
Yep.
So he loves talking trash. You know what I mean? At wrestling events, he loves just giving it to him. Like he's not trying to get in trouble or nothing, but he just loves just talking shit.
Interaction.
Yeah, he loves doing that.
Yep.
You know, a little slow, but he just likes to. It brings him joy. And
absolutely.
And to see like they were during that battle royal, that was that the scrawny skinny kid.
Yep.
He was like talking back at Jordan, and he's like, "Well, why?" And he says to Jordan, "Why don't you come in here and I'll show you, you know?" And then like he almost was going to walk in the ring because he thought that was a legit invitation. He didn't, but he didn't. But he was. I'm telling you, you almost had him. Like we were like, "Dude, no, don't go, don't go." Like it's just part of it. It's like it's just part of the show. Just talk trash. Just leave it at that.
Yep. That's what me is. I'm an old school wrestling guy. I love being able to get in people's faces and thinking on the fly and being able to respond and the verbal jabbing back and forth. That's what we
like Goat Man. Well, we called him Sheep Man at first because we didn't realize he was a goat. And then Jacqueline corrected us. You know, she was sitting on the stage in front of us. And she turned around. We didn't really know her at that second. She goes, "Oh, it's Goat Man." And then we're like, "Oh, okay." And then so we started yelling, "Go, go!" We were screaming, "Go, go, go!" And he loved it. So like he'd have a guy in the corner, he'd run across, he'd point at my wife and go, "This is for you," and then jam on him. And then he'd go back, and then he'd point at me and he goes, "This is for you." We're like, "Go, go, go!" And he just like it's stuff like that. I know it's kind of weird. It's minuscule little things like that, but that's what, for me and my wife, that's what sucks us in.
Yeah. That's the thing we have to remember is, as professional wrestlers, we're selling experiences.
Yep.
You know, and we're selling memories to them. Let's leave them the good one.
I know, because like my wife had found the advertisement online for that show. She goes, "It's only like less than 15 minutes from our house." And she goes, "We're doing nothing. It's $20. Let's go. We don't got nothing to do. We never heard of these people. But let's check." And we didn't know what to expect. And we left entertained, happy. And we're like, "When's the next one?" So now we know August 30th, we're going.
I'll be there too.
Yep. And I also, I told you, and I told Chaz, and I told Jacqueline, if you guys need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. You know what I mean? Like setting things up at the show or whatever. If you need help, you run short bot, just let me know.
We got you, brother. No worries.
Yeah. Like I figured, you know what I mean? Like I said, when I find something that I love, everybody that knows me knows I go all in. Like I'm down. I'm loyal to that thing, and I will do anything I can in my power to help it and help as much as I can make it succeed.
And that's perfect. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for.
I mean, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Right.
I just like you guys. I like what you guys do. And that's how I am. It's, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the people that, you know, in the chat squawking and talking, I've known these people for years.
Right.
They can attest that I'm not one of them guys. "Oh, I want free tickets. I want this." I don't know. I pay, like so many venues. "Oh, you don't got to pay." No. I'm here to support. I'm not. I don't give. Even if you wouldn't take the money, I'd put it in somebody's pocket. I'd come up. It's just because, look, I get it. Same thing with me. It's like you guys are building this thing back up. You started again, you know, Jazz said and all that. So I feel I would be an asshole to you by going, give me. You guys are trying to build this thing back up to make it worthwhile for what you guys love. And then I get it in music. People always give me. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not that guy, but I want you and everybody to know that ahead of time.
Well, it's refreshing to hear.
Yeah.
Not the case always, but it's refreshing to hear when we do hear that.
Yeah. It's just because I just love the product. I'm sorry, you know, I just love the product.
And we love having people who genuinely love our product watch our shows.
Yeah, and that's why I keep trying to spread the guy. Anybody that I talk to, I tell them all about you guys.
That's perfect. I mean? That's all we need.
Because I'm like, you got to watch this, especially the people in Rhode Island. There's so many people I know in Woonsocket that live in Woonsocket.
Yep.
I'm like, come on down and check. I'm like, it's fun. These guys are fun. I'm like, I just looked up I got the email. They did pre-sale for WWE Springfield, Mass. Raw with John Cena.
Yep.
So I put the pre-sale code in. I said, let me see how much tickets are. So I saw there was 2 front row tickets, ringside package. I've done the ringside package before.
Right.
But I'm used to paying $500, not the price for Springfield.
Yep.
Front row seats all the way to the left. $1,340 something per ticket.
That's insanity.
The 4th or 5th row back in the ringsider, $994.
A ticket. That's nuts.
Like, I don't, and you know what? It'll sell out.
It will.
Like, granted, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could go put it on my credit card and cry about it. But that's going to cost me almost $3,000, probably with fees, about $3,000 for one night.
Just to get you in the door.
Yeah, and I mean, you get a commemorative. I have the chairs. You know, the chairs the guys sit on. They're VIP chairs. You walk home with. You know, you walk out the door. You get an autograph. You get a mini belt and some other dumb shit. You know.
Yeah, all perks.
Yeah, little things. I prefer the house shows though myself. The more entertaining, but so
they're way more fun.
Yeah. So give me some history here. Give me. I mean, you said you started about 20 years ago. Like.
Oh yes.
All right, like what got you into wrestling? Like what was the thing?
So I've always been a wrestling fan, lifelong.
Yep.
I distinctly remember watching WrestleMania 5 and bawling my eyes out because Hulk Hogan lost. Not realizing why they weren't covering it on the late local news at night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's news. Well, come on, my world it's ended.
Yep.
So I've been hooked ever since I was a youngin', and I always told myself, if I ever had the opportunity to do it, I'm going to do it.
Yep.
So, how I got my start, I ended up through a friend of a friend getting hooked up with training classes.
Yep.
And Jay Frost was one of those training classes.
Yeah.
And he trained me for I want to say at least 6 to 9 months.
Oh wow.
And well, listen, we all were absolutely terrible at it.
That's how it worked at the beginning.
But we ended up getting work right out of that program with another wrestling company called DWO.
Yeah.
And that's where I got my first start. That's where I met Kevin. Was in DWO.
Oh, my buddy Jay Scrub, that's Big Dirty Scrubs in the chat. He goes, my first match was WrestleMania 2, Hogan versus King Kong Bundy cage match.
Yep, from Chicago.
I mean, I've been watching wrestling since I was like, before even WrestleMania 1. Me and my father, he was a little kid, were watching like Friday night fights back in the day. Like Hogan and Andre the Giant. And then I can remember as a little kid, I was 4 or 5 years old, whenever that was. I can remember me and him wrestling in the living room. I can remember that to this day.
My brother and I have an older brother. We would have wrestling matches in our parents' bedroom.
Yep.
That's how I got like my first foray into it. So, but after I got into doing it and got accustomed to bumping and got accustomed to running the ropes, and tell me about, I want to say a solid 3 years to learn how to be a good professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And that's why I ended up hooking up with a guy you should know by the name of Jimmy Hansen.
Jimmy Hansen. That sounds so familiar.
He knows you.
Jimmy Hansen.
Yes, sir.
Where's he from?
Your area in Rhode Island.
Did I go to school with him or something?
I think you started rapping with him.
Oh, I think I know. Oh, my God.
Yes, sir.
When you talk to him,
yes,
I want to make sure it's the right guy. Did we film a video called CBA talking about beating up Paco and Miguel? I don't know if that's the same dude.
Okay.
But if next time you talk to him, ask him about CBA. I think it's the guy. I think he lived in Situate, Rhode Island, and I think his parents' house had an in-ground pool, and he had a like a barn type thing. We had a pool table upstairs. I think that's the same guy, but I can't remember if that's him.
Okay. I will be sure to ask him.
Yeah, and then let me know when you find it, because that name does sound familiar, but I've met thousands of people in my life, you know? Like,
he ended up bringing me into the RWA.
Really?
Yep. He was a professional wrestler, and he was running his training seminars every Thursday night out of the same building the RWA was running out of.
Yeah.
So I ended up going there, training for about a year and a half or so, get into RWA, and that's when I started getting more and more around.
Yeah.
And Masters as well. There was UFO wrestling, Belltime Club, all that good shit.
Yeah, there's so many different wrestling promotions, you know, independents. But you know what? That's what I like to see. Just because, look what I said a few minutes ago about WWE tickets.
Yep.
Like nosebleed, I didn't even look at nosebleed tickets, because after I saw what that was, I was like, forget nosebleeds. Like
they priced almost everyone out of admission.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I'm like, well, good. Now I'm gonna watch it on TV. I mean, I'm, you know, like I said, I know you and we had our conversations about AEW. My wife's been watching it. Last week I watched a little bit with her.
Yep.
I don't know I know who Ricochet is, and he's a dick.
Yeah.
Because when I think it was, I went to a house show.
Yep.
And I think it was Springfield, where, you know, at the end, whoever the last match is, they go around and they do autographs and pictures.
Yes, sir.
And nobody was being like a douche. Like, everybody was waiting their turn. He's like, you guys are killing us. You guys need to slow down and stop. And he was just yelling at everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Like, nobody did anything to warrant that. Nobody.
That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, what is wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, I'm like, I think he's a talented wrestler, but I just think his personality is a dick. I like the flippy floppy wrestling. I mean, I like the normal traditional wrestling, but I also, you know, stuff, you know, you got the like Hardy Boys and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
and all these people,
these spot guys.
Yeah, I love that shit. Like, I mean, because you look at even WWE, Gunther's like the last traditional wrestler.
Yeah.
Because everybody else has got a gimmick and entertaining, and he's just like, I'm this guy, and F off and go away. And
exactly. Very black and white.
Yep. And I hate to say it, but that style of wrestling is dying. It's almost gone.
It's almost dead.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so good, because it's a throwback. That's how I was brought in. I was trained like we legit beat the shit out of each other for real.
Yeah, because like I told you before, I've only had 5 minutes in a wrestling ring in my life. During the gathering of the Juggalos in 01. I signed a waiver. It was the ICP's gathering thing. And you and your friends, there was no match. Like, you know what I mean? There was no set card. It was you and your friends go in the ring. You got 5 minutes to do whatever you want.
Yep. Go screw around and have fun.
Yeah. And I think I got a concussion.
Probably.
Because we were doing the stupid moves off the top rope that we had no business doing.
Yep.
And I heard a crack, and I had a crazy headache all day after that. And I never went to the hospital or nothing. And I just was like, I'm good.
I am the king of the undiagnosed concussion.
I wonder if they could see that in a camera. Like, if they went and studied and did something. I wonder if they could see that.
They did for me.
Yeah, but I'm talking, this is 2001. I wonder if they could see that far back.
I'm sure they can see. I mean, it depends if they have an image to compare it to.
Oh, yeah, they probably don't.
For me, they did. And you could see, like, on the EEG, there was a bunch of gray spots.
Oh, yeah. So you get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's crazy. So let me ask you this. Yes. Out of all the matches that you've ever had, what was your favorite and why?
My all-time favorite
match that you've had.
It's kind of like choosing one of my children.
Yeah, no, but there's got to be one that stands out. Like, I know you love them all, but what's the one that stands out? Like,
the one that stands the test of time is going to be the dog collar match with Chris Pyro.
Yeah, because that, like I said, that was a violent match. That was crazy.
Yes, blood buckets. That after that show, I had to have 7 stitches put in my head.
How many?
7.
7 staples or stitches?
Stitches.
Jesus. Yeah, you got messed up pretty good there.
Yep. I affectionately called it my facial vagina. But
That's so
that would have to
funny.
be one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites, like we have 1A and we have 1B, is a Faction Wars match I had at RSW.
Yeah.
That
Did
was
you send me that video, or there's no video of that?
There is a video floating around somewhere on YouTube. I'm not sure.
So, but it would be under, what is it called? The promotion?
RSW tapings.
Okay, so RSW.
Yep.
So I'll look that up and see if I can find that. I'll type your name in, maybe it'll pop something. I'll try Google it.
Yeah, that was a really fun match too, and that was very exhausting, very painful.
Now I think this is a good question I'm going to ask.
Yep.
What is your favorite match you've seen that you created, like wrote, like, you know what I mean, like that you had in a promotion, like for your creative? What was your favorite match that just was just they just showed out and they were like, wow, it came out better than expected? I'm not trying to get anybody mad at you, but like,
no, it was the Faction Wars match.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
That was one of the things that I had help with, obviously Kevin, or Chaz, I should say. But we put that all together.
Yeah.
In like under an hour.
Oh, wow. Yeah. See, I find when you sometimes, not always, but sometimes magic happens quick.
Yep.
Because some of the songs I've written were like, we had one time we had an hour left for studio time I booked. And I had a bunch of my buddies in there. So we played the beat over and over. We only had an hour. You know, we had that thing done, written, mixed, mastered, all within an hour.
Yep.
And it was 4 of us. So as soon as somebody finished writing their verse, whoever finished first, you went in first. And everybody's writing, next guy, you go. Next guy, you go. So it's cool to see how something like that can happen.
And it's really funny from my perspective to watch it back happening, because I remember being in it, calling it, knowing what spots come next, but seeing presented on a screen, like, oh my God, it actually translated the way I wanted it to translate.
Yeah, that's now. Do you have like a process, like when you're going to, like, say, I'll give you an example. Say it's Chaz versus Goatman, right?
Yep.
Like, that's who's battling.
Mm-hmm.
Is yours process the same as every other booker, or do you have like how is your approach? You don't have to give the magic away, but there's an approach.
I would say I have a process. So normally what I would do is I would think about, I go back and I watch their most recent matches.
Yeah.
See what they brought to the table, and I would concoct the story.
Yeah.
That would make sense in some form or fashion.
Yep.
And it would play into the next time they saw each other.
Yep.
And then from that reaction, you can draw any line you want.
Yep.
Because at least you have a baseline for an expectation.
Yep.
You know what they can deliver on. You know what they can't deliver on. So you book a match a certain way. This is how you want to see the finish happen. This is how you want to see the match get told.
Yep.
And I'm usually fairly open with guys who work for me. I don't give them a lot of parameters on what to do during the match.
Yeah.
I just want them to get their stuff over.
Yeah.
Whatever they need to get over, whether it's their gimmick, whether it's their moveset, whether it's their new music they want to play, whether it's another promo they want to cut with after the fact.
Yeah.
Just get their shit over.
Yeah. No, that's cool, because let me ask you this. You know about what WWE's putting out at the end of the month, right? On Netflix? Unveil.
What was that?
It's called Unveil.
Oh, really?
They're gonna open the curtain and show you how the storylines be what they do.
The magic.
Yeah, I saw this trailer for it 2 days ago. It's coming out. I think it's like July 29th or something. I can't remember the exact date. It has Triple H talking, and I kind of, for me, like, I don't want the magic ruined, but I kind of want to see some of the magic.
Yep.
Because I've always, myself personally, I know it's never going to happen, but me personally, I've always wanted to, because I love being creative, be a creative in wrestling, like storyline, like try to create a storyline for wrestlers and multiple matches. Like I've always wanted to try to do that. I don't work for one, you know what I mean? And I've never done it, but I want to see how the process is done to see if I would be able to actually do it. I'm sure I could do it, but I want to see the behind the scenes to a degree.
There's no crazy long process with it. It can be a long process getting to that idea.
Yeah. It's just I just like to see, because like I'm assuming, and I'm probably wrong, I think it's gonna show how they did WrestleMania this year.
Right.
They're gonna show how all them storylines happen, what they did, and they're just gonna show and just open the door, open the curtain, and show you how it happened.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know, because even CM Punk, other wrestlers have come out, even in the trailer, they're going, we don't know what is going on with this and why. And and they're like, because they all say, we've been taught, protect the business. And I'm sure you guys all had protected at all costs. Don't show nothing, how it's done, protect it.
That's the code of kayfabe.
Yeah. And I guess I think it's TKO going, unveil the curtain. This is money.
I mean, I'm not going to stand in the way of them making money.
Yeah, but I just don't want them to ruin the magic.
I can tell you from my perspective, it's hard for me to watch wrestling today because I kind of know, once you know how it's made.
Oh yeah,
it hurts you can't be surprised anymore.
Well, yeah, that too. I'm the same way when I go to a concert.
Yep.
So I went to Hollywood Undead when they were in Providence in May.
Yep.
So it was 0 something, Set It Off, Tech 9, Hollywood Undead.
Yep.
Now, I'm in the studio. I know how everything works, the sound. Whoever was doing the sound for Set It Off should be fired.
Yep.
Like, everybody else's audio was fine. Like, my ears weren't ringing. Like, you know what I mean? Only theirs. I was like, ooh, I need to get, but you can't leave the venue.
Right.
You can't go out. And I'm like, I need to get the hell out of here. I'm like, it's hurting my ear. Only that band. Tech 9's music was great. Hollywood Undead was great. The 0, whatever the hell they were, great. Yep. The sound was perfect. Set It Off. It was like it was like they let a 5-year-old twist and turn some knobs, and it just sounded awful. And I hate the sound like that about
good things sound until you actually hear them sound butchered.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes I can't even enjoy a concert because I can hear when the sound engineer sucks.
Yep.
And it ruined. Most people don't realize that. And like, oh, this is great. And then I go, oh, this is terrible. Get me out of here.
You're going through a roller coaster ride in your body.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, dude. Like, it's insane. Like, being part of something when you go to watch other people do it, like you just said, it does ruin it.
It does.
Because you're like, ooh, like for you, you're like, oh, they could have done this and made this a little better.
That's the problem I have with it. Is I see it and I nitpick it and nitpick it and nitpick it again.
Yeah.
Because I see all the cards there on the table and I can see the routes they could have gone and they should have gone.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not making $100,000 and writing for them. So.
Oh, I know. You know they were hiring writers.
Uh-huh.
I almost put in for that. They probably would have never hired me, but I almost tried.
I may still give it a shot one of these days. I'm not sure.
Because I'm like, I write music. How hard is it to gonna write storylines? All my music tells stories.
Right.
Like,
well, it's one of those things where the creatively inclined always gravitate towards it.
Yep.
Because that's the way their brain works.
Yeah.
I've never been particularly creative when it comes to anything else but wrestling.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I got a question.
Yes.
One time, not for this event, can I sit with you one day and just
absolutely
and just try? I'm not saying you got to use it, but just try to see if I can write a match. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, just to see if anything would happen. Because I would be intrigued to see if I could make that happen.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, I'm a very creative guy. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying you got to use it, but just give me 2 wrestlers and tell me, we could watch some matches like you did.
Yep.
Just to see what they did. I would just love to try it just to see, even if it amounts to nothing. I just want to see just to have somebody there that knows how to do it.
Right.
Give me a couple pointers. You don't have to tell me how to do it, just to see what I can do.
Right.
You know, it's like I love picking people's brains to see if I can do it. If I can do it, cool. If not, hey, I tried. I just like to try things. Like I love being
You're
creative.
more than welcome to, brother.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that because, like I said, I just want to try stuff. You know, I'm 47. I'm probably more closer to death than I am. You know, got a lot of. You know what I mean? I'm definitely over the hill. So it's like I want to try as much as I can in my life to say, hey, I at least tried that. And who knows? You never know what happens out of it. It's just I just like trying things and having fun with people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And just
I gotta tell you, there's no better fun than having it in the wrestling business.
Yeah, I know. Like like I said, I love watching wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, and some of it is crap, some of it is okay, and some of it's great.
Right.
But I'll take the good and the bad and watch it, and then there's a lot of matches I watch.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
One cannot exist without the other. So
oh hell yeah.
You don't have to be. You can be tribal. You can be whatever you want. You can be just a fan of the product.
Yeah, that's just all. I just I see how people online when they TNA is the greatest and AEW is the greatest and WWE is the greatest and no WWE shit and so on and everybody like you're saying about the tribal, like everybody's just if you love wrestling, you should be able to watch anything. Now I'm not saying you're going to watch everything because there's so much to consume.
You should want them to succeed.
Yes, I don't want any, even though I don't really care about AEW myself.
Right.
I don't want them to fail.
I want them to succeed so badly.
Yeah, because
the pitfalls they've had.
Yep.
And a lot of it is self-inflicted, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Well, my problem is, and I'll say this out loud, I don't care. Not like I'm going to hang out with the dude.
Right.
Tony Khan is the problem.
I used to always say this. If you think you're the smartest guy in the room, you're the dumbest guy in the room.
Yeah.
The smartest guy in the room is the guy who's taking notes on shit.
Yeah.
You know, if you're always the smartest guy in the room, then you have no management skill whatsoever.
Oh, no. I always try to make sure I have smarter people than me in every room that I'm in.
Yeah. And every decision
I want to learn.
Saying
I want to learn. I can't challenge myself or get better. Like for me with music, if I don't have better, like I always surround myself with better rappers than I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I know my skill. I'm no Eminem. I'm not trying to pretend to be him. I'm not saying I got fire bars like that. I like to tell a story. My shit's different. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna walk in a room and go, I'm the best rapper on the planet. Never. Yep. I'm never gonna do that.
And that's the one thing I used to always never do is I used to never always tout my praises.
Yeah.
Because I know I brought the table. I know my value.
Yep.
But I'm not going to let people dictate to me what my value should be.
Yeah.
And the one thing I love about working with Chaz, working with Jacqueline, and Bravo, is they give me the opportunity to be me.
Yep.
And be the unfiltered me that I want to be.
Yep. Well, that was like, remember before when I talked about before I even had you guys on the show, and then I remember I said, "Here's your warning to run away while you can, because I know my music is an acquired taste. It is not for the faint of heart because of the subject matter. It's horror. It's right. You know what I mean? And I know that some people don't want to mesh with that because of what it is. And then you guys are like, nah, you're cool. We don't care about that. Like, you know what I mean? That's I just be open and honest because I don't want you guys to be surprised when you go, oh, this dude throws plastic babies at people in the face at a show. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's like crazy. Like, and I get everything translate between wrestling and music, and you know what I mean? It all translates. It
my kind of crazy.
Yeah, and that's just what we like to do. I mean, I was standing on top of speakers at the Jewel nightclub in Manchester, New Hampshire, Friday night. When I do that abortion song, I got a little beach pail full of these little plastic babies. So during the chorus, I stick my hand in it. I'm not lobbing them. I'm throwing them because the joke, like, no, and then bam, that's the joke.
Yep.
You don't want a baby, blam, now I'm throwing them on your face. So then, like, I'm just humming them at people, and babies are bouncing off people's face. But then, because, like, Jordan finally got to really see it. right? Like at that show, people are diving on the floor to collect these. Everybody goes, look, I got a handful of babies. I collect them. They put them in jars or boots or whatever. And it's a weird little thing. So
Like
do you have any wrestlers like that do like crazy things like that?
Yeah, you selling the memories.
The what? Say it again.
You're selling memories to them.
Oh yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
So I've had matches where I've had the weapons with my blood smeared all over it. Go to fans.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
no, people love
by all
it.
means, if you want to keep that, go right ahead.
Yep.
I have my own little souvenirs I keep from every match. And then I just, put it in my filing cabinet and then go about my business.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling people the experience.
Yep.
The experience of being a part of something that you don't normally always have the opportunity to be a part of.
Yep.
And you get to experience it all collectively as one. And it's very, very cool to do that.
Yeah, because I like when you do stuff like that, like an example, I went to a road to WrestleMania in Manchester, New Hampshire for last year's Mania. So, house show.
Yep.
So at near the end, I forgot what the New Found Republic, whatever the hell they were.
Oh, the one Catch Republic?
Butch, and I forgot the other guy. And
yep.
I forget what the other guy's name. Anyway, so they came out with a big box into the middle of the ring.
Yep.
We found out it was full of Cody shirts.
Uh-huh.
Pretty Deadly came out, started beating on them guys, and then they pick up the box and like, no, you guys don't deserve these. And then all of a sudden, those guys came back, beat them up, threw them out, and then they're throwing a whole giant box of Cody T-shirts out in the crowd.
Yep.
We caught one, and then we waited at the end, and Cody signed it. We took a picture with Cody. So that was
nice.
A memory, and it was cool. Like, it made it, you know what I mean? I'm still talking about it, still love it. That's the same thing. Like, I find when you do that, you're right. It does. It makes it
resonates
different.
with people so much more.
Yeah, because it's kind of like you got a cool little souvenir, when something like that happens, and then or something cool happens, and like, oh my God, I can't believe this.
Just seeing that one object is going to bring them back to that day and that memory.
Yep.
It's very, very cool.
Yeah, and that's why I always keep looking for the memories. Like, I'm sure we all buy enough junk to fill 10 houses. We go buy and stuff. And me right now, I'm more into the experience than buying stuff because I want the memories.
The experience is so much more gratifying.
Yeah. Because you buy whatever trinket it is, you put it on a shelf, it sits there for the rest of your life. You don't even look at it.
Exactly.
So why waste it? I want to talk. If you could see this room down here, and it's full of wrestling memorabilia, belts, sign, you know what I mean? Like action figure. Because I'm a sucker for them stupid Fanatics Live WWE auctions.
Same.
I'm a sucker for them, and I've spent way too much money on them. Ridiculous. I'm still paying stuff off. But you know what I mean? But some stuff, sometimes you can get a deal.
Yes, you can.
Because like last year's WrestleMania, when they did it, I got a Philadelphia Eagles signed belt by Charlotte Flair.
Oh, nice.
For only half of the price of what they sell the belt on without a signature.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, I'll take that.
Exactly.
And Fanatics messed up this year, though. But I made out with the WWE trading cards. They were doing these things during the auctions, and they were just opening boxes and selling boxes or selling packs or doing randomizing. You would get all the wrestlers from the whole case or whatever. You get like I would get, say, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and I would get every incarnation that got pulled out sent to me. Well, they took so long, and people were bitching that even the cards with autographs, everybody got for free. They gave everybody back their money and shipped all the cards. I got so many cards out of everything. Like I bought one box for a couple $100.
Mm-hmm.
I got probably $1,000 worth of cards out of it.
Wow.
All for free.
Damn.
Because they messed up. So, and then during this year's Mania, there's a cartoon coming out with Rey Mysterio.
Right.
So they had his mask maker on it, and they were talking, and they were selling 100 of these masks that they had made that was to the cartoon.
Yep.
I paid like $100 for it, and it took them forever to send it. They were having an issue with manufacturing. So we got them, and they gave everybody a $50 credit to Fanatics.
Oh, shit.
So it's like once in a while they mess up, they hook you up.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to get hooked up like that all the time. But
no, you can't expect it.
Yeah, no, because not. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing auctions for a hot minute. Like,
exactly.
I need to pay off my credit cards.
Fair enough.
You know, but I'm running out of room, dude. I got stuff in boxes that I can't even hang on walls. I don't even have the room.
That's when you know it's bad. I still have boxes of shit that haven't gone through yet.
I got some stuff I'm probably gonna have to sell.
Yeah.
Because like, look, I got the Bray Wyatt belt.
Oh shit.
Like I bought it at the first WWE show. I came back.
Yep.
He was still alive.
Right.
I paid like $400 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's worth like $1,500.
Yep.
Because he's dead. And I'm like, well, I don't intend to sell that thing.
No, same. See, I have a Brody Lee AEW action figure.
Brody Lee.
Yep. The last action figure that released of him. I still have one. It's still in the case, whatnot. I'm never selling that thing. That thing's gonna be with me forever.
Yeah, that was like. Did you see the Ninja Turtle WWE crossover figures?
Yes.
I have a Kofi Kingston one.
Oh wow.
And that thing's worth money. You can't buy them no more. I'm like, I bought it for the intention to keep it in its package, but you know what I mean? I have it hanging on the wall on a nail. Like it's not nailed through it, but it hangs on the nail. And I'm like, the figure is so cool. Like I can't. I'm sure like in 10, 15 years, I'll be like, I don't want this crap no more. I can sell it. But I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy collecting stuff, but I got to stop.
That's a fair point. I mean, at some point you have to draw a line.
Yeah. I mean, my wife loves it because like she loves Rhea Ripley, loves Damian Priest, loves Tony Storm.
Yep.
She has all these people that she loves, but like on the auctions, I've gotten her a lot of cool signed Rhea stuff that, you know, figures and T-shirts and whatever.
Exactly. You're not gonna do anything with it.
Yeah, I mean, she has them displayed all through the house and stuff in the bedroom.
Right.
But what are we really gonna do with this? We're not, when we die, it ain't coming with us.
Right. Sadly.
Yeah. So I don't know. One of my kids is like, oh, when you die, I want this, this, and this. He sees on my wall. He's like, I want this. Yeah, it's kind of a morbid kid that's doing that. He's like, oh, when you die, I want this thing and this thing and this thing.
I already have listed both my guys now, so.
Yeah, they're crazy, these kids these days.
I'm telling you, dude.
They're nuts. I've been trying to suggest wrestling to my kid because he's kind of like lost in life and doesn't know what to do. And, you know, he's going to be turning 21.
Right.
So I had talked to him. I mean, he likes wrestling to a degree. I don't think he loves wrestling, and I don't want to push something he don't love.
Right.
But I think if he learned, like if he did fall in love with it and wanted to do it, I think he would be good. Like he's very flexible. He can bend himself in half. He does it at the Haunt. He works at 13th World in Cumberland.
Yep.
And in the clown set, he'll literally be on the ground. He can basically like walk on his toes and his fingertips, and he walks like he's just like crazy like that. He's skinny. He's very flexible, and he just does like crazy shit. And I said, look, if you ever want to, I was gonna send him to the Seth Rollins wrestling school. It was like $3,000 for like 6 to 8 weeks or something to go train to become a wrestler. I said, I'll even go with you. I'll fly back, and then when you're done, I'll come back and get you.
Right.
You know, and it just didn't seem like he was. And I said, look, I'm not trying to push it. I said, but he's very athletic. I think it would work. But if you force somebody to do it, they're just going to do terrible.
That's the problem with wrestling is there's so much you don't know until you start to do it. Then you start to realize it. And then maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a love for it, you're not going to work your way through it.
I know, because I remember he was walking to high school in his senior year, crossing the crosswalk, and an old lady doing 30 hit him.
Wow.
He got right back up like nothing. Not a broken bone, not a scrape, not a scratch, not a nothing. He got right back up. And then he was late to school, or just about. The police took him to the school because they said, hey, we should take you to the hospital. You just got hit by a car doing 30.
Right.
He goes, no, I got a test I got to do today. So the cops took him to the school, brought him in, and they're like, no, he got hit by a car. He's all right. I'm like, Jesus. But like, that's why I'm like, I feel like that dude's built for wrestling. Like, you know what I mean? He can do all the like, it's, I can see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He can't see it. Like, I know he would,
Right.
if he, I don't know, I almost wanted him to just go try it, but I'm not going to force it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, try it, because I think he would kill it. Because he'd be able to do all the flippy floppy. He could do the death mat. Like, he could take the pain. He can take the bumps. He can just go crazy. But again, you can't force somebody who ain't into it.
Right. Right. And if the heart's not into it, you're not gonna make a ton of money right off the bat anyways. So.
Oh yeah, no. And I mean, sometimes he watches wrestling with us. It's not like he doesn't know and he doesn't know who the people are. It's just, you know how kids are sometimes. They're just,
I hear you, dude. I hear you.
They're just doing their thing, man. It's just
Send
crazy.
them to us.
Yeah. And you never, and you're always wondering, like, why doesn't, when you see it, how come they don't see it? You know what I mean? As a parent,
Yep.
you're like, why don't, it's, you always have your best interest for your kids.
Absolutely.
And you suggest things like, hey, maybe try this. Like, you're not having any luck over here. Like, here's a cool thing you can do over here. Try it. If you don't like it, then stop. But then it's like, like I told him, I said, if you do it, I said, I'll get with you whatever the gear you need to get, the outfit, the pads, whatever you need. Like, I tried, like, just to have, so he had something
right
in life to do. Like, he does a little bit of music stuff with me. His heart's not 100% in it, but he likes to dibble dabble and have a little fun. So,
right.
It's kind of crazy. Now you have kids, right?
I have 4 kids. Yes.
Do any of them like to wrestle? Do they even care? Or?
My oldest one does.
Oh, that's cool. Does he wrestle with you guys or somewhere else? Or
he was the ref.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yep. So he's found his niche, which is wrestling, refereeing. He wanted to wrestle for the longest time, and keep telling him, like, dude, it's not what you think it is. But he's wanted to do it for a while now. So
that's cool.
Yeah, he's really good at it too. So.
Well, that's good though. You know what I mean? Like, does he get thrown around, take bumps and stuff?
Yes, he does.
That's awesome. I find it all fascinating. Like, I think I told you, I rang the bell for Casket for his thing one event. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I was like, Casket's like, we usually don't have anybody to ring the bell. Usually we have like on a DJ thing and hit a button, ding, 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 like a button to play the audio. And, but when they have somebody, they love when they have somebody. So the first match I messed up. I didn't ring the bell at the end because I was too fascinated watching the match. Not the refs, ring the bell. And I'm like, ding. And then after that, I was like, all right. They said, other than that, I did good. It was just the initial first match.
Right.
The first match jitters.
Oh, it happens to everybody, dude.
Yeah. And then plus that place in Fall River where they go was so small. I thought the dude was coming out of the corner into me. Like, I could have high-fived the guy coming at me.
Oof.
It was a tight spot. It was like wherever they train. We had Casket and them in Fall River train or New Bedford or whatever. Wherever that, I can't remember which one. I think it's New Bedford, I think maybe.
So. Yep. Davey's place.
I went to one of their things last year and was checking it out, and I was, it was cool.
Yeah.
I know. I just love wrestling. It's
there are worse things in the world to love. You know what I'm saying?
I know. It's an amazing. I mean, we all know how wrestling is. It's not fake as they say it is.
No.
Because if it was fake, people wouldn't be getting injured and out for months, years. You know what I mean? I understand what wrestling is. I'm not going to say all this stuff. I understand what it is.
Yep.
And I understand a lot of it without giving magic away. I understand. But everybody is like, it's fake, it's fake. The only thing to me that is fake is that it's predetermined.
Exactly.
That's the only, to me, that's the only fake thing.
Yep.
And that doesn't even, when I'm at home or I'm at a wrestling event, I'm not thinking, let's see who they decided to choose to win. I don't give a shit who decided to win or who's the winner or the loser. I just want to see entertainment, a battle, and everybody going. That's all I care about. I don't care. I mean, yes, I have wrestlers I would love. Oh, I wish he won. Oh, I love this guy. But the wrestlers don't even care if they win or lose. Well, most of them don't. Most don't. Some do. Like the Hogan.
I never did.
Yeah, like I know Hogan always was like, especially the WCW days, was just like,
oh yeah.
He was like, no, I win. I ain't losing. And then remember the finger poke of death?
Poke of doom, yes, sir.
Yep. Oh God, I'm waiting for something like that to come back.
Oh please, no.
I really felt like for a minute with that new faction with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Yep.
I almost felt like that was going to happen with them.
I mean, it still could.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody's still trying to figure out if Rollins is really hurt or not.
Right.
Because I honestly thought when I watched that happen, I was like, he's going to come out and cash out. I said Goldberg's going to win for his retirement, and then Rollins is going to come cash in.
Yep.
I thought, oh, it's a fake thing, because it would just, the circumstances happened so weird.
Agreed, yeah.
And I'm just like, something don't make sense here. But I was wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so you got anything you need to say? Let's talk about the 30th.
Yes. Let's talk about it.
All right. So I know that we've seen some matches getting announced.
Yes, sir.
Have they all been announced yet?
To my knowledge, I don't think they have.
Because I can't remember how many were announced. And I'm going on to the Facebook page right now.
I don't think they've all been mentioned. They're in the drip feed right now, so they're doing one a day.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, because like I see the poster of it and seeing all the, I see Chaz, I see Jacqueline.
Yep.
I don't know names. I remember faces, but I don't remember names.
No worries, bro.
The guy with the green face paint, like teardrops, that guy in the extreme. And then the guy, like if you're looking at the poster, the guy to his left. Yep. And then I don't know who the guy is next to Jacqueline, and the guy below the guy on the left, on the bottom left. I don't know who that guy is. But regardless, like, let me see. So, I'm just looking to see where. So what matches that you know of that you can talk about, like matchups, stuff like that, like who's fighting who.
I do know the tag team number one contenders match is going to be the Nomad Collective. Those guys in the checker pants you liked.
Yeah.
Going against Space Trucker Steve Broad.
Yeah.
And Desirable Dez Marciano.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the winner of that match will get a tag title shot against Southern Discomfort.
Yep, I know. Yeah, I know who Southern Discomfort, because I believe they were at Tavern on Hill.
Yes, they were.
Yep. Okay.
They are current tag team champions right now. They'll be in attendance. We will also have Chaz Marinelli going up against Matt Deadwood.
Oh, hopefully Chaz can whoop his ass. I'm hoping. The anti-hero. Come on, anti-hero. I'm rooting for Chaz in that one. Only because I know Chaz. I don't know the other guy yet.
That's fair.
The other guy yet.
That's fair.
But I know Chaz, so I'm rooting for Chaz in this match.
Okay, fair.
I'm just, maybe after that match, I like the other guy. Maybe I like the other guy more than Chaz. I don't know.
Maybe you do. You never know.
Or maybe Chaz does something in the match that I don't like what he does to the other guy. And I'll be like, you suck. I don't know.
Very possible. Chaz has that in him. I can see that happening. Chaz has that in him.
Yeah, but I think I'm going. If I'm going to predict, because I don't know anything. He's not. I don't know anything about behind the scenes with these guys. Just so everybody out there, I don't know nothing. So my prediction is Chaz wins. That's my prediction.
Bold prediction, sir.
Yep. And I think the guys with the checkered pants are going to win.
Okay.
That's my prediction. Just because I like those guys. I like them.
They are very.
I'm just going with who I like right now until I get to know everybody. Then it's going to be tough. You guys are going to be driving me crazy, you know? Like, I don't know, you know? Because I don't know if you watch past shows, but like when a big PLE's coming up.
Yep.
We just try to do a prediction, like what we think, and then we go back and look.
Yep.
You know, the next show to see how close we were, if we were on point.
Mm-hmm.
Depends. Sometimes I get none right. Sometimes I get them all right. Sometimes I get a couple. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good batting average, dude.
Yeah. So after the Chaz match that you said, is there any other ones yet, or are you still waiting for more to drip out?
The intercity title is being defended.
Oh yeah, with Jacqueline.
Nope.
Oh no, she's got the other title.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coach Will's the champion. He's defending against Hunter Kane and Little Daddy Bravo.
Oh wait, were any of them at Tavern on the Hill?
Hunter Kane was, and that was it.
Is he the champ?
No, Hunter Kane's the big guy.
Oh well, then I want Hunter Kane to win just because I seen him at Tavern on the Hill. I like
that works. That works.
I'm like a 5-year-old trying to pick out who's going to win the NFL. You know, like when you would bet at home or whatever.
Right.
Or the NCAA basketball March Madness.
Yes, and we got a very unique match for our first match.
What's that?
It's Isaac Knox versus Vincenzo Abruzzi.
Oh, you know what? Isaac Knox just friended me today on Facebook.
Yep.
And who's the other guy again? I'm sorry, you said
Vincenzo Abruzzi.
Oh well, I'm going with the Isaac Knox on that match. But why is it? You said it was like unique or something.
Yes, because the winner of that match gets a spot in our main event.
Oh, so they got to fight 2 matches.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Isaac Knox. Hopefully you win, and if you do, I hope you're ready to battle it. So what's the main event?
It's gonna be a fatal 4-way.
For
the Warzone Championship.
Oh.
Champion Sean Hunter versus Deshaun.
Yeah.
Deshaun versus the winner of the opening contest between Isaac Knox and.
Oh, that's cool. Well,
Yep.
some people are going to be doing a double. Whoever wins that match does double duty.
Yes, sir.
I hope they get to go backstage, take a little nap, get a little refresher or something. I don't know.
Oh, we'll have some refreshments set for him.
Yeah, buckets of blood to drink. I don't know. That's all right. So yeah, I'm going. Well, because I would like Isaac to win. So I don't really. Was any of the people in the main event at Tavern on the Hill?
Isaac was. Yusuf 13 was. Dave Model was.
I can't remember who's who, but regardless, I'm just going to go with Isaac all the way.
All right.
I could ruin my shot here with if he don't make it. But hey, that's the chances you got to take. It's the chances.
Wait and see.
That's what I think. That's what I think right now. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I'll admit that I'm wrong. It's on. It's here live. It's going to be here.
Yes, sir.
So I can't go back on it. I said it.
I'm here for it.
So the guy with the green tears is fighting Jacqueline, right?
He's got a promo with her.
Oh yeah, because they're doing the match at another event.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I got to get my story straight here.
Yes.
I got to get the story straight. So I'm glad I got you here to get my story straight because you could tell I was all over the place here trying to figure things out.
It's okay.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. I'm here for you.
All right. So, I know I can't really ask you too much about that event because not everything's out, and you can't really say too much because then you'd be spoiling things. So we don't want to spoil anything.
Correct.
So we'll move on. Oh, so let's tell people where is this at? So if they didn't see the flyer and they're stupid or blind, maybe they didn't know.
At the mill race in Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
All right. So the mill race, it's at in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. And I'm going to make sure I'm just going to download their flyer off their Facebook, and I'm going to start posting and sharing the post and telling everybody to follow you guys and go. Like people, especially everybody in Rhode Island complains about Rhode Island, and there's nothing to do. And everybody, and a lot of people in Rhode Island do really enjoy wrestling, whether it's independents or the majors or anything in between. We all know that, because think about it. There's people that know me that I don't even know who. I can't remember. I'm terrible with names, faces all day. Like I know that guy, but so why not? I mean, there's so much to do in life, but around here, who wants to go to the beach in that disgusting water down by the ocean?
Right.
I feel like I need a tetanus shot every time I go in it.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? So it's like, why not go and do something that is fun? You can literally bring the whole family.
Yes, you can.
To go watch this event. It's not going to break the bank to go to.
Nope.
So I'm telling you, people, go do something. Support local. Forget these big names. Like, who the hell wants to go spend $1,400 a ticket at WWE?
I can affirm every dollar people spend on tickets goes right back into the pockets of the organization. Help the organization better. Make it better.
Yeah, that's what I do with all the money I make for Giggles goes right back in. New equipment, new merch, new props, new costumes, new whatever. It's like I'm almost at the point where music's about to pay for itself.
Right.
I'm not quite there, still in the red, but I'm like
almost in the black.
Almost to the black, almost. But I probably got another like 6 months or so, I think. And then I finally turn that leaf. Then I don't have to worry about pulling money out of my pocket all the time.
Absolutely.
So I'm hoping I get there. I'm going to keep pulling, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. But yeah. Do you guys have merch by any chance?
I know individual wrestlers have merch. I know we're working on RICW merch right now.
Yeah. So are they going to have I didn't notice a merch table at Tavern on the Hill for wrestlers or anything.
Yeah, there wasn't much merchandise to be had there at that point.
Yeah, so I mean, wrestlers that are going in it, do they bring it or they not? You don't know. Or?
Usually they do. That's their ultimate source of income.
All right, so I'll make sure that when I see that, I will.
And at the mill race, we'll have a spot for the merchandise.
All right, cool. Yeah, because I even at shows that I perform at, I'll buy other rappers or singers merch to help support them. Well, I mean, a lot of us do that for each other, just
right.
But I always, and the one thing I noticed too, there could be somebody sitting there and a rapper or a wrestler might not even sell one thing. And then all of a sudden somebody comes up and buys a t-shirt or something. And the look on their face is like, oh my God, thank you. They're so appreciative of it. So anybody that goes to any music show, wrestling show, especially these guys, if you see merch, and go support these guys, because
it's sometimes designed by them anyway.
Yeah.
And
so
right back in their pockets, it helps them pay off whatever they need to pay off.
Yeah, helps them buy new gear, new whatever. Like people don't realize it. Like I don't know what people sell things for, but like I purposely, if anybody looked at my menu at the weekend, I was selling CDs for $5. I get them made from disc makers.
Yep.
Like a big company, and I only sell them for $5. I'm making a little tiny bit of money, not a lot of money, but I'm making a tiny bit.
Right.
My t-shirts, I'll be lucky if I make $1 a t-shirt, maybe 50 cents.
Right.
I price my stuff to sell. I price myself because I know, especially in today's economy, who the hell wants to pay $40 a t-shirt, $100 a hoodie?
Exactly.
So I sell my t-shirts for $10, and then I sell the hoodies for $30. I don't make, because I want people. I would rather the people out there supporting it, wearing it. I'll make money down the road. I'm not worried. You know what I mean? I'll make money on it, but I want the people out there wearing the stuff. A lot of times I do shows, I throw t-shirts right out in the crowd for free. Just throw them out at the people because I want them to represent. And you know what? They love when I do that.
Yes.
Because they're like, well, again, the memory.
Exactly.
When we bring it back to the memory, that's exactly what what you said hits it right on the head, 100%. And that's, I wish more people were like that. I get it. People are thinking that they're big and they're gonna. There's people that nobody knows of. And they're selling T-shirts $40, hoodies $75, jerseys $100. I'm like, I usually know almost every rapper act that comes out.
Yeah.
I follow. I love music. Singing is everything. If I ain't never heard of you, you ain't shit to me. And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I'm talking about the people that got the ego and they're trying to sell this stuff.
Right.
And if I've never heard of you, there's a problem. You didn't market. And now I'm not saying that I'm innocent in this because my marketing sucks. I suck at it. I'm not saying I'm any better. You know what I mean? But I just make sure that I try to hook up everybody. I try my best. I can't figure this stupid algorithm crap out. I can't figure that out. You know, it's so tough. So I just try my best, do what I do. But what I do know how to do is the old school method. Go print out a bunch of flyers and just go flyer up everywhere.
Word of mouth.
Yep. That's yep. And that is actually more bang for your buck than spending money on Facebook. I mean, Facebook ads do help. Doing ads like that, they do. I mean, that's how we found you guys.
Yep.
And but for people, yeah, word of mouth is the best because that's that homegrown. You know what I mean?
That's like community type of stuff that we want.
Yeah, because and I feel when you get into that, as long as you're not being douchey and total sellout jerk, you know what I mean? Like eventually you got to make money because if you can't sustain it in the red all the time, you have to sort of to a degree sell out to a degree.
Right.
Not fully like, Mr. Hollywood, but you have to a degree, and you need to make the money to keep growing and make it bigger and better. And that's what seems what you guys are working towards and getting there. Because you guys
get there. Yep.
Yeah. It's just because the community feel that I finally even in music, when you build something like that, especially if you got a nice team together.
Yep.
You guys, all the people with Chaz and everybody, your whole team, everybody you got, right? Yep. And you guys are working together because you all have the mutual love for what the goal in mind to make this thing pop. Like this is what you guys love. This is what you guys live for. This is what you guys want. So that's. But when you have people that are doing it a different way, there's not like the community feel. I feel it flops every time.
Well, I say it takes a village for it to be successful, anyways.
Yeah, and it does. It takes a village. It does.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it takes all 45 guys on our roster, and then all the board members too pulling their weight.
Yeah.
It takes the guys who are unloading the ring pulling their weight.
Yep.
And set up and tear down. It's the same thing. It takes a village, and it really does.
Yeah, and that's what and when you have stuff like that and you build a community like that, especially for you guys, it's a beautiful thing to see because then it's working. I mean, I'm sure there's riffs here and there. I'm sure. Everybody does, and then everybody comes back. But everybody's got to blow steam. Everybody's pissed about something.
Oh, always.
Yeah, and
it always works out where at the end of the day, you're all pulling towards the same goal.
Yeah, the brotherhood always pulls out ahead of any other baloney.
Exactly.
And that's I don't know, for me, that's what sells me on it all, man. Like you guys, like I said, you guys put on a phenomenal show that the first time we ever seen you. And yes, even Kyle's in here. He said Hunter is awesome.
He is awesome.
And he also said shout out to Bravo and Wes.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who that is. Who's Bravo and Wes?
Bravo is, I don't think you've met Bravo yet.
Oh, yeah.
And then Wes is Hunter.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. See, but yeah, like I said, I'm learning and eventually I'll know everybody that you have running in your crew. And then it'll be like kumbaya. It'll be amazing. But, all right. So before we get out of here, let's, I'm going to open the floor to you.
All right.
Promote whatever, talk about whatever you need to do. Floor is yours, my friend.
Well, thank you for your platform, first of all.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure talking with you. August 30th, mill race, second round at 5 p.m. RICW is hosting Extreme Retribution. And we will be live all night long.
So you're streaming it too? Are you streaming it?
We're going to try to, at least.
Oh, all right. Cool.
We'll see how it goes. But we're going to do our best to be live all night for you guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Show up, show out, have some fun with the family. Come down, support a good cause, and have some fun while you watch wrestling.
Yeah, and make sure you have some interaction. Don't be like a total douche, but have some fun.
Get off your hands, cheer a little bit.
Yeah, get up, stand up, talk a little trash, a little bit. I mean, don't forget there's some kids there too, so keep it fun, respectful and fun, but have fun.
Absolutely.
Like when I was yelling out, you know, and the thing, like we were having so much, like I felt alive, like I felt like I was part of the show, even though I know I wasn't. But
well, you're the biggest part of the show at that point.
Yeah, so it's just like I'm telling you, people, like if you go out, because a lot of people just sit there, they don't get into it, they watch, they might go, yay, clap. But like I'm sure you can attest to this. When you put yourself out there and get what I call a little rowdy, like you're like, hey, you suck, or something like that. You know what I mean? And when you start jumping out of your seat and yelling, and the wrestler's pointing at you and interacting you back, it makes it takes the event from here to here.
Exactly.
So I'm telling people out there, like, go have some fun, be respectful, don't be saying crazy, threatening stuff or anything like that. But you know, have fun, get into it, and I'm telling you, you guys are gonna have the time of your life.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. But
we're all about. So interaction.
Yeah, and it makes the show that much better, man.
It does.
But thank you again for being on. I truly appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Anytime, sir.
Oh, we'll probably have you back on maybe after Retribution. You know, we can talk about Retribution.
Yeah.
You know, like we could break down what happened, you know, without the magic. We don't need it. We don't break the kayfabe here.
Nah, keep it living. Gotta keep it living, brother.
Yeah, we got to keep the kayfabe going. But like, I would love to do that with you guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like after an event and have one of you guys on, or I mean, I could have multiple people on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can make it the Brady Bunch on here if we really want to.
I'm always down, brother.
Yeah, and I figure, like, you know, talk about it, and then hey, this way you can get feedback, because if anybody goes, you'll be like, hey, you'll find out what worked, what didn't, and you'll find, you know, we can break it down, and I'd be like, oh, this was cool, or this sucked, or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't want to be the guy though that's like, oh, this was trash. Like, I get it, because you might.
No, I get that. It gets old at times too, and
yeah, I mean, well, plus you don't know.
No one knows more than us that we missed the mark.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, because like you don't know, because there's sometimes I have a bad show because I had a bad day.
Yeah.
You don't know, somebody could have baby mama trouble and you're just pissed off and something.
Very true.
Yeah. But thank you again. It was my pleasure. And keep in touch, and I will definitely be there on the 30th and any event that you guys have going forward.
Beautiful.
And we'll definitely hang. But thank you guys again. Thank you all for watching. And till next time, everybody, get your scalpels up. Peace.
Peace.